Hi Leo, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo is lejon in Swedish. I'm Swedish, so therefore I'll throw in a few English words here and there. A few Swedish words here and there to clarify the English, maybe where it needs some clarification. I want to start with doing a bit of shame talk here. It's not my typical me to ask for help, but I'm doing it. I need 1,000 subscribers to this channel, I found out, to actually be able to be found on YouTube. So when you go search for my name, you have no reference, you have nothing to go on, it won't come up. Like, you need a link, you need a randomness to it. I don't believe in randomness, I believe in law of attraction. So it's gonna get me out there anyway, but you can help me. If you like this video, if you like this channel, if you keep coming back for more and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. I also need 10,000 views on one video before YouTube starts to promote me, which means when you're out on YouTube and you watch something that you like, something similar to it will come out as a suggestion or as a promotion down below. My videos don't do that yet because I have to reach 10,000 views on one video in order for YouTube to start doing that, which means it's sort of a working against an uphill and against the stream, like on a very inside, unofficial way. It's very slow going, let me tell you. It's almost like YouTube don't want you to be there and really fight for your spot in order to get out there. So if you feel like, yeah, no, I can do that, that's easy for me, I just didn't think about it, please do. If you feel like your friends or family members might actually benefit from hearing some of these messages, then share it with them. It really would help me a lot. I just want this channel to be the most authentic, the most pure, like the most pure and high vibration out there. And I know you guys can help me to do it. If anyone can, you are the ones. I'm a Leo and you're a Leo. So thank you very much for listening. If you don't like it, of course don't subscribe. It should be authentic. That's the whole thing. But if you're still here and you keep listening, then you can just click the little button. Okay. Leos, what are up? What's up with you guys? Can we get some uplifting, inspiring insights about what's going on with Leo? What can Leo hear this week? Okay. That's one. I think that's a little bonus card there for you guys. Show the card. Show me the money. This card is called Knowledge. And okay, so the first word I get is boring. So maybe some of the Leos that I'm connecting with, maybe you're a bit bored. Like I have a feeling like there's so many elements to you, there's so many facets to you, aspects of you, versions of you. There's so many things out there that you feel like you could do, so many things that you could explore in this world, and yet you're like, it's like you can't really get going because it feels like I don't know where to start. I don't know when it's gonna start. I don't know if I have the right means to sort of be able to do what I really want to do. I mean, first let's clear this up. I feel like there's an explosion around you, like there's a superstar shift for you. Like, as a species, as a collective, we have pushed and we have travel towards 2020, okay? Like there's a big expectancy around 2020. Like there's always a big expectancy around some full moons, around whatever's going on, like in the planets. There might be a hype, and that hype, like 2012 was probably the biggest hype out of this century. So many people thought that the world was going to end, and literally had started to collect things to survive during that year. I mean, that's sort of the hype that then becomes a personal prophecy, that you're repeating it and you're expecting it, and you're repeating it and you're expecting it, and it's going to fall out and actually be the way you think it's going to be, because you think it's going to be that way. I'm not saying that 2020 is not an explosive year, because it is. If you look into the planets, if you look into the like how the cycles are going, how certain planets are in certain opposition to each other, which they have not been in like 500 years, and so on and so on. I mean, I'm not saying it's not a planetary awesomeness going on as well, but there's a huge expectancy around 2020 that big things are going to happen. And just like Doomsday 2012, not 20, yeah, 2012, yes, 2012, sorry. Just like that was the Doomsday. It feels like, and I can't speak for all, I can't speak for the majority of the collective, but I will speak for the spiritual collective, the spiritual minds out there that knows that a shift is about to happen, which means we're more going to go into light rather than dark. We're more going into the matriarch rather than the patriarch, meaning more women than men. It's already happening with the big Me Too revolution. Like there's so many things that are shifting now, and we can see it. The big bosses are like falling like bricks, and you're not an exception of this. We have put forth that 2020 is when like the spirit world will sort of come down from the heavens and sing to us, where if you have waited for something what feels like forever, 2020 like is the year. You don't have to wait till 2020, but I'm saying, and I'm this is sort of a preparation talk, and I'm actually going to do a video on it later on about 2020 itself and what to expect, at least what I feel like that the collective expects. And if you like what you hear, then join it. If you don't, start to plan your own trip. It feels like you're bored out of your mind. It's like you know that there's so much more that you can do. You can be laying on the beach somewhere. You can already be having kids with somebody. You can be having the most majorly successful business known to man. You could, like, you know what I mean. There's like you feel like there's so much potential everywhere, but you're sort of still not doing it, and you're sort of dragging your feet a bit. There's a bit of a laziness over you, and there is a laziness over you anyway, but it really has to have you at your it has to have you at passion in order for you to really want to do something, or you will just watch another Netflix series. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that's what I pick up here. And this knowledge card, I just feel like you need more knowledge, you need more information, you need to inform yourself, and that might come through meditation, like to really sit and connect with spirit, and just connect with your heart, and just tune into yourself and see what comes through, in order to start to be a match to all of this wonderment, all of this glory, all of this magic that is surrounding you right now, that you're sort of not really invested in it. You're not really there, and you so could be if you just tune into it a bit more. So let's see what the other card has to say. I just got this for, who was that? Cancerian. My Cinderella card. So my Cinderella card talks about how at midnight you sort of have to go back to basics. At midnight, whatever you glammed up is going to go back to its roots. It's going to go back to the pumpkin. It's going to go back to, like, it. If you drop the shoe is not going to, you're not going to get it back. Like, whatever is lost at midnight is lost. So to me, and coming up next to this and feeling like there's a huge shift in your life, I just feel like you need to go back, you need to go find your core again. And whatever is and hear me correctly now, whatever is a superficial, and I have makeup on, I've nail polish, it's not what I'm talking about. It's not the superficial, get rid of that. It's just whatever is not you, however that applies to you, if that makes sense to you, whatever is not you, let it go. Whatever is not truthful to you anymore, whatever endeavor that you're like investing in, or people that you're seeing, or thoughts even that you're having, or whatever that is not you anymore, let it go. Go back to be the Cinderella in the ash dress. You don't have to dress down, but you know what I mean. So there's something about going back to the core. Like if I were to talk like in chakra language, I'd say go to the base chakra, go to the bottom, and just indulge in red right now, and just go back to home, roots, base, money, family, ground, and just start to know thyself again. Start to remember who you truly are, which is a powerhouse. Okay? And the bonus card was the Phoenix Rising, of course. And the Phoenix Rising, this Phoenix Rising says new beginnings, begin your new life. And this is so what I'm talking about. There's the peacock feathers, or you're standing tall, you know who you are, you're really starting to know who you are. You take no crap from anybody anymore, and you sort of don't take anything that is less than worth your time either. And if you are spending time on things that sort of don't matter to you anymore, you feel like it's a waste of time. It's like, I don't want to be in that anymore. I just want to do whatever feels like right to me to do, and be around people who's right for me to be around, if that makes sense. So let's see for the Leo. Whatever. Whoops. Can we get some clarity for the Leo? I want that one. I'm going to start there. And I want to show you. So this is my Legends card. This is called Legends. And you see her swimming in the creek, and you see a little troll next to it, offering her a crystal. And then there's a lizard on fire on the bottom. So there's a lot of energy going on in this card, meaning there's different aspects of yourself that you can choose right now, and you're on the journey to choose the new path, the new you. There is incoming information from the other side that you have just started to open up to in a crystal clear way. Not a what was that, I wonder what that was that something. It's not like that. You have opened up for it, and I feel like you probably open up even more in your dreams, maybe not knowing about it, but you're opening up right now. You are taking your time, feeling your emotions way more now. And then the lizard, there is an energy in your life that's sort of, whether you're thinking about cutting this energy out of your life, or thinking about whether to having like a conversation with them about something that needs to shift or needs to like come up a notch, because it's a bit draining. This really is a cool card. Like when everything is about to shift for you like this, when there's so much power coming in, and you're sort of coming into your own power, and this little sleaze bag shows up. It shows that you're like, the higher you get, the more resistance you're gonna sort of bump into, if that makes sense. Guys, I'm on time, and I'm for sure gonna do an extended and go deeper into like, see really who this person is, or who this lizard energy is, and how to deal with that power. The shift that you're about to have right now, it's major. It's major, Leos. If you feel like that was perfect, that's all I needed for this week, then thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back next week. Otherwise, click on the link below. It says extended. If you click the little arrow. See you guys. Bye.